Welcome to this week's episode of Esports Wrap. I'm your host, Michael Amorgan, and this week we have with us a special guest from AML Foods, who is a franchisor of Domino's here in the Nassau, Bahamas, and I think Bahamas on a whole. Well, his name is Lincz, and before we begin, why don't you introduce yourself?
All right, some special guests. Do you tell it to all the guests or just me?
No, you're very special.
All right, I'm glad. Yeah, as you said, I'm representative from AML and the subsidiaries we have, which is Domino's, as you can see here by my shirt. We have Solomon's Fresh Market, Super Center, and as well as Cost Right. So we are located in Nassau, and we do have locations in Freeport as well. So what I really want to get into is the big event that we're having, which I think is going to be great for esports and esports in the Bahamas, is a tournament that we have, which is NBA 2K19. Yes,
That's correct.
like I said, it's going to be the biggest one, I think, thus far. And I also want to just give some more information about it, how you can sign up, what are the rules, what are the regulations, prizes. Everyone loves prizes. And yeah.
Now, before we get into all that, I typically try to get my guests to give a little bit of information about themselves. Now, I've known you for a long time now, and when it comes to gaming and esports and stuff like that, because you're a part of one of my groups, the Hearthstone group. And you've actually even been a winner in some of the tournaments that we have with that. So you have a history in this kind of stuff. But tell us about yourself when it comes to gaming.
Well, gaming came to me very early, and it came to me naturally. My father, he owned a game room. So I basically was born and raised on video games. And it didn't help, or it did help that I had two older brothers that was very competitive. And, I am a competitive person by spirit. So with them, I always had the urge to beat them. They're always better than me. They're always better since they had more experience. And after a while, I got better. The games changed back then. Back then, we used to play Street Fighter on the arcade machines. Then we had Nintendo 64. Then we had Dreamcast, things like that. Then when Xbox PS4 came around, that's when I really, really got competitive with it. Halo is when I first got competitive. That was when I made my scene. I remember playing LAN tournaments. You put in a couple dollars in the pot, 10, 20 bucks. And my first tournament ever was in Halo. And I didn't win, but I was about 13 years old at the time, and I were playing with, adults, grown men. Like I said, I hung out with my brother all the time, both my brothers, and they heavily influenced me in that. And, when I got a taste of that, I always wanted more. So honestly, if I wasn't a part of this event from hosting, I would be playing it right now. I would really want to play right now. I'd really want to win that grand prize, which is, trust me, it's a great grand prize, and be a part of that because I love gaming.
Okay, cool. So, part of it, well, the main reason why you're on here now is, like you mentioned, the gaming event that's happening with the NBA 2K. So, can you tell us a little bit about the when and where? Like, how is this really, where is this happening? Because I know this location is not typically known for this kind of stuff either.
Right. And, location, trust me, we're at Fusion, which is family friendly. It's fun. It's a good environment there. And we're going to be able to play on the big screen of Fusion in the XS3 theater. So I know that holds up to 223 people. And the first round, it's going to be 3 rounds. One on June 29th, one July 6th, and the last one's going to be July 13th. First round of players will be playing at Fusion. All the rounds will be playing at Fusion, but that will be from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on June 29th. It's going to be a single elimination. So you come there, you play a round, which is 5 to 7 minutes. You win, hey, you move on to the next round. You lose, well, you could pack your bags and go, or you could sit around, hang, watch, cheer your boys on, and whatnot. In order to participate now is absolutely free. There's no sign cost. There's no down payment. There's no, oh, if you win, you got to give us something. Everybody is allowed to participate in this competition. We do have some rules to that. You got to be over 16, but how it's going to be, the NBA 2K tournament is going to be teams of 2. Okay.
That's what I was just about to ask you.
Yeah, so you can't join by yourself. You can't join yourself and have a computer by you. You got to have you grab your friend, you grab your cousin, you grab whoever you can. Both you guys are playing for free.
So
right?
the idea is to bring and like find people that are interested in NBA or that are willing to play with you to then play with other people and help build up that kind of community, kind of. Yeah?
Exactly. We're trying to get other people involved, right? This is not a solo act. And if you win, not only will you win, but your partner will win as well. So, like I said, it's going to be teams of 2. And we're going to have our rounds from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., June 29th, July 6th. And then for the last day, which is July 13th, that's going to be from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And that one is going to have the semifinals, which will be just 4 teams of 2, and the finals. So the final match is going to be the best out of 5. So we really try to see who's the best of the best. So we give them more rounds in order to earn their way to victory.
Okay. So what made you guys decide on NBA 2K?
Well, we know that that's a family-friendly game. There's a lot of people who are interested in that type of game, and Domino's is all about that. It's about entertainment. It's about that camaraderie with bringing people together, and we felt that would be the best thing to start with for this year. It's a hot game right now, and this is something that we want to continue doing. This is just the start of something, and this is going to be an annual event.
Okay, so this is something that you guys want to do every year then, going forward?
Every year. Yeah, next year we'll be doing it again, but we'll be doing a different game. So that one, that'll be to be pending right now, but yeah.
Okay. I see what you guys are doing. So now, what would you say is the role of everyone that's involved? Because I know you mentioned like it's AML and Domino's, and then you guys are doing it at Fusion, and like I know there's a few extra parties involved. So like, what's the role for everyone there?
Well, for Domino's, it is to build brand awareness. We're trying to build brand awareness for ourselves, and we are also trying to work together with other companies to help build that together. We want to work together with Fusion. We also have Cult Gaming, who is assisting us, Michael, who we're glad to have a part of him to help organize this thing, because it is going to be in a big scale, and we know that we need all the help that we can get. And there is, a passion, especially for myself, in order to help boost, promote esports. I mean, it's growing. Esports is really, really, really growing worldwide. Now it's $1 billion industry. 2 years ago, it was just half of that. So, you can see by the numbers, it's getting more popularized. And hey, people are watching it. Trust me, there's hundreds of thousands of people watching streams all the time. And now this year, Fortnite's still strong. There's going to be a prize pool of $100 million. 100 million. That's crazy. That is crazy. And guess what? We do have a lot of great gamers here. We have some really good gamers. We were just at the Mortal Kombat tournament a few weeks ago.
We have some world-class fighters. Well, we have some world-class gamers here on a whole. I won't even just talk about the fighting games. Just gamers on a whole. We have world-class ones.
Yeah, and I got knocked out the first round. Like these guys are good. These guys are good. Hey, we can get on that level. We can definitely reach there. We have Bahamians who play in basketball and etc. And we can also get into the esports market.
I agree, and that's part of it. Like, you have sports, and people are focusing on sports. This is just esports. It's an electronic form of sports, and that's a completely different topic. So we're not going to get into that on this.
But that's what we're here. We're trying to be the first ones to get in this now and push this. So for more to come.
Okay, cool. Now, I'm happy to see that Domino's is on board, personally speaking, because I'm actually a I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm a regular there. They're like right across the street from me. Like,
Oh, you
I'm
better say
here,
that with me
they're
here.
here. So like, it's within walking distance.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's worse for me.
Yeah, well, guess what? Apart from the competition, the tournament that's happening there, we also have another package that's going on, another special, another promotion. You don't even have to play. You don't even have to enter this tournament. We also have
Really?
to win. You don't even have to enter, but which you can do, and especially since someone like yourself, you love pizza, you can buy
Mhm.
a Summer Sizzle deal, which is 2 medium, 1 topping pizzas with a cola soda of your choice. Your Coke, your Sprite, your Gumby, for $19.99, and with that, you get to participate and be eligible to win a grand prize, which you guys don't even know the grand prize is yet.
We're getting
Which
to that. We're getting to that. We want to hold on to that. Let them think it. Just give them just a little bit longer. Like let them
but but
whet their appetite.
but even continuing on to that, right? Every time you buy this Summer Sizzle deal, that gives you an entry into ballot to win. So if you buy multiple ones, that's multiple entries. So that's something to take in
Oh, really?
consideration. Yeah, up your chances, right? It's all about probability, right? So go buy 10 of them right now.
Okay, so for that, like, is there a deadline as to when that's starting and ending?
It started now. It's been started for about last week. The only deadline I have now is for the competition, which will be up to the day before in order to register.
So that's the
And
28th of July. Wait,
that'll be
28th
the
of June.
28th, correct? Exactly. I believe the summer season will run on a little bit longer, but at least for the tournament sign up. But I will definitely find that out. But with that being said, there are multiple ways to sign up. The easiest for me would just to go on Challenge. So that's challenge.com/Domino's NBA 2K. From there, it's pretty straightforward. You will just have to submit your name. If you need to, you have to create your account. Since it'll be your first time, if it's your first time there, make a team name, enter the participants in it. Boom, boom, boom. Nice and simple. Now, if you're having complications or you want to go in store, we also have registration at the Domino's location at the Mall at Marathon. So you can go there right now if
Very
you want,
nice.
up to the day before, so up till the 28th of June, in order to register you and your team. Okay?
So in the store, I just walk in and say, "Hey, I want to register." Or is like there a certain area, or a certain like someone I talk to? Like, how does that work?
No, it could be right at the counter. So we'll have the sign up list there, and someone will be able to assist you. You just speak to one of the representatives over there, let her know that you'd like to sign up for the NBA 2K challenge, and we go from there.
Okay, okay. So now, when we come to the people that's actually going to be there, like, how many people are you actually expecting? I know you guys have a limit, but like, how much people are you expecting?
Okay, so our limit is up to 256 people. Doing the quick maths, it's 2 people in a team, so that's about what, 128, right?
Yep.
128 teams, but those will just be those who are participating. We also allow people to come and spectate. Now, in order to spectate for the first round and a second round, it will be a $5 spectator fee.
Okay.
So, you want to come out, you want to support your boy, you want to cheer them on, you just have to pay $5. That's it, in order to sit inside Fusion Theater and be there all day if
Chill
you
inside
like.
the AC.
Yeah, exactly. Free Wi-Fi, you know, and right. So we are trying to at least double that. We expect about hopefully 500 people to be there. And then for the last match, for the semifinal finals, the spectator fee will be absolutely free. So you don't have to pay to spectate the last one. Gotta hype it up,
Yep.
and gotta give it to those who make it to the finals, because I'm sure they claw their way through.
Exactly.
So
Plus, even
yeah.
regardless of that, $5 to spectate is not a lot.
That's nothing. Come on, would you can spend so much different things. You can save that coffee in the morning at Starbucks. Well, that's nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So, now you were saying there were particular rules. So I know that um, you have to set up a team. Your team has to have at least 2 people. But what
Yeah.
are the other rules inside there? What regulations do people need to be aware of?
Well, you one individual has to be at least older than 16. I think I mentioned that as well. So someone has to be 17 or older. The other person can be younger in order to participate. Bring your own controller. Bring your own controller. We will have both PS4 consoles and Xbox consoles. So yeah, bring that in order to play. And I would think you'd bring your own controller anyway. Like I know for me, I don't know, I have this comfortable feeling using my own things.
Yeah.
So I won't be sharing my controller around and grabbing this around, etc. I think I play better.
Yes.
I play better with my controller.
Yeah, because you don't want like a sticking or anything like that, and then you'd be like, "Man, buddy, this controller ain't no good. This caused me lose."
Exactly. So if you want to blame someone, you can blame yourself for bringing your own controller. Bang.
Exactly.
Asking people to be on time. As you register online in person, we will slot times for individuals. And, I'm a person who I like to be on time. And we would like to be seamless for everybody. We don't want to be holding up the next round just because someone's late, someone's not there. I will give a little grace, but if it's a no-show, then, it's disqualified after a certain amount of time. So please be on time when you're slotted the time to play.
I think that's actually
And
fair.
yeah, and besides that, there's not much other rules. I mean, hey, go there, have fun. That's the whole point of all of this.
Okay, so let's talk about that grand prize.
Okay. So before I get to the grand prize, right, I just want to let you know that there will be giveaway for those who are spectating, those who are playing. So we'll be giving coupons, we'll be giving some things that you can take home, etc. And after all of that, after we find out who's the best of the best in the 242, the grand prize winners, the team, will get an all expense paid trip to the Big Apple to New York City, right? And they'll be able to go watch the game that's happening over there, the NBA 2K19 tournament. There's an NBA 2K19 tournament that's happening over there. That's going to be fully paid for both of them members. Hotels paid for, the air tickets paid for. You'll also get your per diem to spend some money. We ain't gonna pay for your shopping spree, but we give you some money, to eat and drink over there. So it's gonna be a 4-day, 3-night weekend that you get to enjoy, and that's gonna be happening sometime around the end of July. So if you think you're gonna win, you need to plan your vacation now or be prepared in order to take advantage of that. And that goes the same thing with the Summer Sizzler. It's the same grand prize. You get your trip to go away, everything paid for. And, this is something that we're just doing just because.
Now, in regards to that event, the NBA 2K League Finals, I just want to give people a little bit of an idea as to what they can expect with that. So, the NBA is actually having their own event for 2K. Yes, this is something that the NBA is actually doing themselves. It's not some
That's
little
crazy.
side thing or anything like that. This is actually something that they're doing, and it has a $1.2 million prize money on the line for these players. And
Ooh,
yeah, and that's broken up into a few different
that's a lot
ways.
of money.
It is.
Sadly, our winners won't be able to compete in this, but, they'll definitely be there to spectate. And hey, you spectating this year, that maybe next year it could be
Exactly.
different.
And one thing that is important to note is that they particularly, like, I have a tweet up from them saying that the 2019 NBA 2K League draft pool will feature players from all over the world. That they
Wow.
even had people go to like Hong Kong and stuff like that to scout potential players. So it is completely possible that you might just end up there.
There you go.
Now, that 1.2 million is actually broken up into a few different areas. Into its four main areas, which is the 2019 NBA 2K League playoffs, then the tip-off tournament. That one's gonna have a $120,000 prize pool. Then the turn and the ticket will each feature a prize pool of $180,000, and then the 2K League playoffs will have a total prize pool of $720,000. And the
Money,
champions.
cha-ching ching.
Tell me about it. Imagine just playing a game and getting, like, the champions are receiving $360,000.
Yeah, just from playing the game.
From playing the game.
Just from doing something you love.
Not only that, there's even more to it. With the new season, the league players will have 3 types of player contracts. So they have, essentially, they'll be making a salary being moved into locations where they can make, money just playing a game for a year.
Well, imagine that. You're contracted to play. Everything is paid for. I'm sure there's other opportunities come from there. You're probably going to have a coach over there to guide you.
Exactly.
You're going to have, Look at that. Look how this is evolving. So this is the time to get in esports. Esports is the new sport.
Exactly.
Right now, I'm calling it. Yeah. not in future. Right now. So.
Now, I do want to, everyone that's watching, and either watching live or watching the recorded version of this, let's come together. Let's try to make this event as big as we can. Because, like they said, this is something that's starting off here in the Bahamas, and the more people get behind these kind of stuff, the more people actually take it more seriously, I should say.
Yeah, and we can't have it successful without you guys participating in this. So, if you can take some time out your day, come support the thing, because we need you. We need you.
Well, I know I've shared it out on the Discord and within several different groups. So for people that are interested in gaming and stuff like that, then we have. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that too much, but I know that this event is being shared across Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like I mentioned, Discord, different WhatsApp groups. So you just find the image, share it with your friends, see who's willing to come.
Yeah, we're going through everything. We're even on the radio, just talking about, we have an event at J-Line this Friday coming out to also promote it. J-Line at 7 p.m. Sorry, 6 p.m. to about 11. There'll be food, pizzas. We like pizza. That DJ there and stuff like that. So, you can even come out to that, to see, because like I said, this is going to be big. Whether you make it or not, this is going to be huge. So, yeah.
So, again, folks, bring the family out. Yes, you can bring your family out, because this will be something to help show your parents or, your children, if you're a parent gamer. Then, this is something that you could either start getting into, or this is something they could get into. However it is, it's something that's good. And remember, the date is July 29th. The deadline for sign up is July 28th.
June 29th.
I was saying June. The date is June 29th for the event, and the deadline is June 28th. So make sure you've signed up on challenge.com/Domino's NBA 2K. Put in your teams, and let's get this going.
And sign up quick, because again, we do have limited slots. Remember, it is limited. True. So if we do fill it up, then you decide to wait last minute, which I know that we are famous for. But I suggest you not to do that if you're trying to get in, if you're trying to win. So,
and don't come last minute to the event if you've signed up.
Because you ain't gonna get in. You ain't gonna get in. You're just dragging your tail along, like, oh yeah, I come to play, I come to mash you all up. No, if you were serious, you would have signed up.
Well, Lincz, is there? We're gonna wrap this up. Is there anything that we have not covered that you want to talk on?
Definitely, that is pretty much it in a nutshell. And, you know, I just want to say and thank you for having me on your show. And, you're a good friend of mine, and I appreciate you. And also for those who are watching, if you need some more information, check out the Domino's Facebook page, check out Michael's page. Message me. Like I say, I'm on PSN network all the time or Xbox Live. My IGN is Lincz, Lincz. And hey, even if you want to play a game, I'm down for that. Right now, I'm playing Apex Legends. That's what I'm hot up on. So, yeah. Just again, thanking you for your time.
I know we actually had someone who was looking for people on Apex Legends on the Discord. You should try to check that out.
Yeah. Hey, I'm mashing. I mash out for hours on evenings. Don't like come the weekend. That's it. Phone off. Disconnect. I have a team with my other two friends. We just killing it.
Well, folks, that's it for this episode of Esports Wrap. Don't forget, we normally have our episodes of Esports Wrap on Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and our sister show, MOAR Tech, is on Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We typically try to get the episodes out the next day on our podcast and on YouTube, just because of agreements with Twitch. And if you want to be a part of the communication or conversation, then we also have our Twitter at MOAR _cookies. We have it on Facebook. We have it on YouTube and Instagram. And we also have a Discord server for just MOAR Cookies. And we now have a Discord server for any Bahamian gamers on Otaku. Those are pretty much people that are geeks or gamers or nerds or anything like that that are interested in things with anime or TV shows or books or comics or stuff like that. So feel free to check those out. Those are going to have links below in the description. And until next time.
All right. Peace out.
Keep it savvy.